Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hi, my name is Sab. If you're returning, thank you so much. This is a bit different for me, this setup, and apologies, I am in a bra, but we're going to just pretend that it's no different to a bikini top because let's be honest, it's not. And in the UK at the moment, the heat is unbearable. If you're not from the UK, I mean, the heat just isn't like abroad heat. It's just sticky and muggy, and honestly, I am struggling. So anyway, welcome back to my channel. This video is a little bit different for me, and firstly as well, apologies if you can hear the fan in the background. I don't think I could do this video without it, so I'm hoping that you can hear me okay and the fan's not too distracting, but we will see. Obviously I'm in my new room. I don't know if I'm going to put out that video just yet. I might even incorporate it into this one because I don't think I did very well at vlogging when we were doing the transformation, so I might even put some of those clips in here. But this video is like a huge chit chat, get ready with me. I don't know why I'm deciding to do some makeup in this heat, but we just are. So I feel like it's been a long time since I've caught up with you guys, and we do just need to have a general catch up. So I thought I've got loads of new makeup and products to try, and I'm trying out this new filming angle. I've got a mirror just here, so obviously like I'm gonna kind of be looking here, but showing you guys when the lighting works pretty nicely. Let me know what you think. Obviously at the end of the video, if it works, it works. If not, then I need to find a new filming angle place. But yeah, so let me grab my box of goodies. That's probably a good place to start. I've got my makeup bag there, and then I've got a whole new box of stuff that I haven't yet tried. I mean, it's just become an obsession at this point. So we're gonna try. Why does this keep going blurry? Basically, it's a load of stuff that either TikTok has influenced, now mainly TikTok, that's influenced me to buy it. So yeah, let's try it, see how we get on. I'm gonna kind of go for like a summery, glowy, light, clean girl aesthetic makeup, but I don't know if that's how we're gonna go. I mean, I do have the HMB Cosmetics soft focus luminous glow tint that I want to try, but I've also got the e.l.f. Halo Glow because I've heard mixed reviews on that. So I don't know which one I'm going to try. I maybe have to do two of these because I don't actually know how long this video is going to be because I've got so much to update you on. So starting off with the Byoma Hydrating Milky Toner. Let's start with this. Right, where do I start in this live update of mine that I've got? I don't actually know. This video is probably going to end up a little bit chaotic because the camera apparently doesn't want to focus either. Okay, here's hoping that this is going to work better. What's been going on? So I think I possibly glossed over this in some old, some videos that I put out in the last couple of months, which hasn't been many, so apologies about that. But we have a few businesses. Then I'm going in with the Garnier Skin Active Vitamin C Brightening Serum. Yes, we have businesses. So those businesses are basically, there's different names for it. I think in America it's commonly known as Airbnb, arbitrage or arbitrage. In the UK it's commonly known as serviced accommodation, Airbnb, booking.com, basically those. So there's a few different ways that you can set up a business model around this stuff. The way that me and Billy have done it, and if you're new here, Billy's my partner of 12 years this year. The way that we have done it is, I'm going to start by saying, because I'm going to probably get comments on this video saying that's illegal. It's basically the legal version of subletting. Now, subletting is illegal. To do legal or legit subletting, basically you just simply need to have the right contracts in place and the right permissions to do so. So me and Billy haven't gone out and bought 5 apartments because that's how many we actually do have now, and I'm picking up the keys to one of them next week. We do have, so it'll be 5 apartments as of next week. So we've got 4 at the moment, with the 5th next week. I don't know if I've already said that. And basically what we do is we rent them off of the building owner. So we rent them, as if we were going to live there. But obviously we don't live there, but they're not used for residential. We then sublet to tourists, to contractors, so like workers in the area, through platforms like Airbnb, booking.com. And basically the landlord's happy because he gets his guaranteed rent, he gets no void periods, and our company model means that you know, maintenance is covered by us free of charge to the landlord up to a certain amount per year. So for our contracts, it's £500 per apartment per year. So it's basically like an easy thing for the landlord to get their guaranteed rent. They haven't really got to worry about anything. We take care of everything. So it's simple, but there's a lot more to it than just that. So, you know, yeah, that's like the business model. And as I said, we have 5 of those. Also, I'm just going over the L'Oreal Paris Revitalift filler, hyaluronic acid water cream, which is all over TikTok at the moment. And yeah, so we give them their rent, and the risk is completely on our business, because essentially what it means is if we don't make the money, we don't profit from it. But we still have to pay our rent. So, you know, it could mean that we have to put money in some months, which fortunately for us, we've never actually had to do. You know, they've always covered themselves, including bills, and actually we have been very, very successful. So hence that's why we're getting a 5th one, with a possible 6th one. Well, it will be a 6th one in a couple of months, because we did renovate 2 at the same time. Don't recommend doing that. And yeah, we do quite extensive renovations on our apartments, because that's just how we are. So anyway, that's what's been taking up our time. So we've got that business. We've also got a development business. So if you guys, I think some of you may know that I'm in the property industry anyway, as a project manager for commercial to residential conversions in the day. That's my full-time job. So we've decided to set up a development company as well. Now, essentially what that looks like is we can buy houses, we can renovate or flip, as is commonly known, and sell them for profit. Or you can retain them, you can create HMOs, which is houses of multiple occupation, for professional, like working professionals, for students, as commonly people know HMOs for. But yeah, that's another part of our business. We've also got a consultancy attached to that. So because of my role, it means that if anyone else is in the industry looking to do it, because of my experience and my knowledge, I'm able to charge a fee for sharing that and essentially helping with that. Or actually project managing a project. So for example, we've got a client in Gloucester. They're a repeat client of ours. They came to us last year. I did a house renovation for them. Basically, they went on holiday for a month, came home to a completely new renovated house. So that was an amazing experience. So we're actually back there at the moment doing landscaping in their garden, because that wasn't part of the initial scope of works. So we've just built them a new decking, and next week we are starting putting down artificial grass, basically restoning their garden, slabbing, you know, certain features and all of that stuff. And then going in with a vitamin E skincare hydrating mist as well, by the way. So yeah, essentially, well, we have got 3 businesses, and it just has eaten up my time, especially with me working full-time as well. Billy was full-time in the business for probably, well, it's been about, so we started the businesses in September, October of last year. Billy's been full-time until about 3 weeks ago. He's actually in London this week and next week, because he's got another job doing his fire risk assessing and loads of other stuff. He does fire door surveying, which again is very helpful for our business, because we can subcontract out to other people in the property industry and do the fire risk assessments for them. Or, you know, there's so many things. So again, we can charge a fee for that, because that's part of what we can do. Hopefully I can talk at the same time as deciding what I'm going to go in with next, which is probably going to be eyebrows, actually. I'm actually going to take the e.l.f. brow lift and their actual the brow lift applicator, and put this through my brows. So yeah, that's taken up a massive part of my time. Now, I can go into the business, like I can talk about it all day, but basically, if you look into doing this service accommodation or Airbnb arbitrage, whatever you call it, elsewhere, I mean, here it's service accommodation. If you look at the things online, it will tell you it's a passive income. It absolutely can be a passive income. However, if you start by outlaying everything, so management and things like that, straight away, it's not passive. And we know quite a lot of people in the industry at the moment who month in, month out are having to put their own money into their businesses that are doing service accommodation, because they're not making the money to, you know, be able to take profit from it. And it's quite sad, really, but you know, me and Billy are fortunate enough that our jobs offer flexibility so that we manage everything in-house at the moment. And we're fortunate that we have got family that can help us as well. So things like literally doing what we would call a changeover. So from one guest, before the next one goes in, you need to go in, do a complete deep clean, change all the bedding, and all you know, you top up all the supplies, things like that. So we do all of that in-house. Now, a lot of people will usually get in a cleaning company. We're very fortunate that ours are also local. They're literally about 15 minutes from our home. So, you know, we don't have to worry about it being far away. And that's another problem that a lot of people come into, is they'll look all over the country for the best deal. But, you know, when things go wrong, if they're not local to you, then it can be a challenge, to say the least, I guess. So yeah, like I said, I can go on about this business all day, but that's where our time has been. That coupled with working full time, essentially, we've both been doing 2 full-time jobs, and the businesses, because of how well they've been performing, have been, to be completely honest, have been our main priority. We've also been networking a lot, because property industry is all about that. So, you know, when you network, we find a lot of our clients from there, good opportunities from there, you know, landlords, builders, all of that stuff. So we've been doing that. What else has happened? I dislocated my kneecap going back to March, and I'm literally waiting to have surgery now. So I've been, again, some of you old timers may know, but I've been on and off my fitness journey, you know, for years, especially past being on YouTube. But I really did get into it this year, and I've lost I lost about a stone in a month. Then I went on holiday. So I didn't actually I was going to vlog that holiday, but I didn't end up vlogging. I went with my grandparents and Billy for the first time in about 10 years. So that was a really nice getaway. Although Billy actually ended up in hospital whilst we were away. And yeah, that was very stressful. But yeah, so I went away with them, lost a stone before we went. Haven't really been too much on the fitness thing since, because, like I said, my knee's been playing up and I'm waiting for surgery. I'm actually going to see the surgeon in about 2 weeks' time. So that's fun. So I will be having surgery at some point. So I might even vlog that. But the fitness is going, yeah, it's going well. I've really enjoyed it. And it's just a bit annoying about the knees, because it did set me back a little bit, because, you know, I can barely walk for, you know, a week or two when it happens. And then it just got me really disheartened this time, because I was in a really good space with it. I was in a good routine. I'd lost the stone. Fortunately, I haven't put that weight back on, so I'm still no different to what I was when I lost the stone. So that's good. So I'm hoping to kind of keep that going and doing as much exercise as I can, but as safely for my knees as I can. So, you know, low impact kind of exercises and things like that. But yeah, that's kind of, in a very brief way, where I've been. I've also still got to do my master's exams. I've got 2 left, and I just keep putting them off because things keep coming up that I keep prioritizing over them. And that's really bad. I know that. So please don't come for me. But yeah, that's just a whole other thing. But I have said I need to get them done. Also, what do we think of the brows? Is it focusing? My brows are such an awkward, like, shape. They're not browing very well at the minute, and it's doing my Sweden. That's brows anyway. Next, I think I am going to go in with the Halo Glow, just because. And I just need to go and wet my beauty blender. Going back to the business as well, a couple of you guys have said you want to see more about my job, and, you know, how we do certain things. I was thinking about doing that, but let me know what you think. If you want to see, like I said, we've got the renovation coming up of the next one. I don't think I've actually vlogged any renovations for you guys of any of these, so if you want to see some, let me know. Also, this is the Halo Glow in, I think this is medium, shade 3.5. Hopefully it's not too dark. So yeah, let me know if you want to see that, because like I said, I'll probably start filming it, and then if you do definitely want to see it, then I'll put it out, and then if not, then got it for my own records. But yeah, that's kind of where we've been, what we've been up to. So sadly, YouTube has been a bit on the back foot for me, which is never ever what I want. It's just, I think, what we've come to realise as a society and as generation now is that you need to have multiple streams of income. So you probably hear that all the time, but it is so true. So obviously, although it's hard work, the business is at the moment, we really enjoy it, and eventually it will become a lot more passive for us. So we will eventually be looking at taking a step back, and yeah, you know, they'll be there making us money, which will, you know, happily be taken from it. But won't need to be putting in as much work as we currently are. So that's, you know, one of our streams of income. Obviously, like I said, we're both working full time as well. What we'll probably look to do is eventually we'll be looking at, I don't know if that looks a bit crazy, trust the process. What we'll be looking to do is probably at the end of the year, not the end of the financial year, probably at the end of each year in terms of like December, is we'll take like a dividend from the business as long as we're in a position to do so. Like the businesses have done really well, and they're profitable. We've not had to put a penny in, which is obviously apart from the upfront outlay. But that's, you know, that's been really good. So we'll look at giving ourselves essentially what we'll consider a Christmas bonus for all of our hard work. I'm not sure if I'm trusting the process enough on this. Let me know if you want any like in-depth videos or me to sit down and actually talk about business structure, how it works in detail, doing what we're doing, and you know, just anything else in general, because a lot of this stuff like we didn't know, and obviously we just went ahead and set up businesses. This looks really crazy at the moment, but yeah, so that's, let me know if you want a whole series on that, because I find that really interesting, and you know, we didn't have that, so we had to discover everything ourselves really. I am actually going to take the HMB Cosmetics Soft Focus Airbrush Foundation. I've not used this before, so this is going to be like a whole face of new using things that I haven't tried, but yeah, so yeah, the businesses have been taking up a lot of our time. I want to get back on doing some hauls. However, with that being said, there has been a lot of stuff lately about Primark, about PLT cancelling accounts over notorious returns from people. Now, at the moment, I don't tend to order clothes from there unless I'm doing a haul. By the way, this is in shade LF4M, so hopefully this lightens. Oh dear. There we go. Yeah, so I'm just a bit concerned about doing that at the moment, because obviously I don't keep everything that I order for a haul. Sometimes I don't keep anything if I don't like it. So I'm a bit like, okay, well, do I bother? So not sure. If there's any other places that you guys want to see hauls from, let me know, because obviously that would be good if I don't need to do PLT. But I know PLT is like a fan favourite, although I don't think they're in people's good books at the moment. So I'd understand if that's not on the cards for people to see. Although I guess it is a good way that if I do end up getting cancelled, at least I've given you guys a review as to sizing. So, you know, it might be helpful, might not. But yeah, like I did go off of doing hauls for a little bit because of my weight. I was very self-conscious of it. But I'm actually feeling a lot better. I feel a lot more confident in myself, and you know, I've still got a bit of a way to go in terms of fitness, but I'm very happy with the stone that I've lost already, and I think that's quite a big achievement. So I'm gonna allow myself the little wins, and you know, just go with it. Do I like that? I think I like that. I mean, it does look quite flawless actually. Doesn't actually feel too heavy either. The only thing I do need to do is start carving out the brows, but I'm gonna put you back there. I think it's the angle on the lighting maybe that's not helping, but there we go. Otherwise, I think that's like pretty much it in terms of life updates. I'm just going to grab a concealer to carve up my brows. Yeah, I think I'm now going to go in with some bronzer. What we're going to go in with. So I did recently buy the Refy bronzer, which I love. However, the other day I was in Superdrug and I saw this at Studio London. It's Superdrug's own brand, Flawless Bronzing Cream. This is in the shade number 2, and I just think it was gorgeous and completely worth a try. So I've been looking for like an affordable drugstore bronzer, cream bronzer. But I feel like that might be a bit dark. But I think if we go in with a light hand, it might work. So what I'm going to do is we're going to try this one, and let's hope that I don't completely fuck this up. So I'm going to go in the beauty blender because that's how I quite like to get that light. Looks like this. Okay, let's see. I feel like that's quite muddy, but I feel like there's no going back now. I'm not loving that. Okay, nah. Let's swap to Refy because that gives me a lovely colour. And hope I can fix this. This is the Refy one in June. Dune, not June. June. Now I'm finding that cream products are quite nice in summer because they're quite light. So like that, it just tends to melt into the skin, and I instantly feel much better. There we go. I'm going to keep that out because I quite like the mirror on that one. So next I'm going to go in with a blush. Now I haven't tried these either, so I'm a little bit scared. I'm not entirely sure which one I want. I feel like that's going to be a scary one, so I'm going to go in with this elf. That's the shade I'm going to go in with. So I've not tried these. I'm going to put it on my hand actually because I'm not going to go straight in, because if I do that, I guarantee it's going to backfire. So let's, and again, I'm going to go back in my beauty blender, but the other side of it. Wow, that is really pigmented. Okay. I really did like that kind of burnt trend that was going around where you kind of had your blush going over your nose. And soon as the weather is completely here for it, and nose isn't playing ball today, let's do it. I like that. Okay. Very pigmented though. I would apply little by little instead of going straight in. I do have a feeling that if you put this straight on your skin, it could be quite hard to blend out, although it did tend to melt seamlessly, but I'm not sure if that's because I'm absolutely sweating. So it could be like helping it glide on. So I don't know. It's nice though. Then I'm going to go in with, what am I going to go in with? Some powder. Now, I don't want to get rid of all of the glow, but I don't want to look like I'm sweating. But I need some balance because I'm an oily gal in places and then dry gal in others. So let's go in with the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Setting Powder. This is in the shade Cupcake. And I've heard because of the consistency, because it's quite a fine powder, that a lot of you guys seem to love it. So, you know, let's try it. Wow. I fully agree with that. That is not heavy at all. It actually smells really nice as well. I don't know if you saw that on camera, but that literally just blurred my entire forehead right where I wanted it to as well. I'm going to go in with the trusted Charlotte Tilbury, what are these called? Filmstar Bronze and Glow palette. I like to take it on like a kind of dense fluffy brush. Go in and then we'll just deepen it up. Hopefully it's not looking like too much. So like I said, I'm still trying to get that kind of clean, simple, let's pretend that this is my actual skin makeup. And then I'm going to go in the Kylie Cosmetics. This is the Winter Kiss blush. I'm just obsessed. I think you guys have seen me get ready with this before, but I just love how bright it is. Put some on the nose, and I always put some on my forehead and my chin too. So yeah, I don't feel like you can really tell that I'm wearing that much makeup. Obviously you will see that lighting completely affects that, but this is a bit more of a warmer tone here for some reason. I don't know why I'm stood in front of the same window, just at a different angle. Anyway, I'm going to go in and just touch up my brows with a bit of a brow pencil. Is this the shade that I like, or is this the one I don't like? No, that's fine. So this is the PS Brow Sketch Brow Pencil in brown. This is from Primark. Primark is the goat. Just to finish those off. I'm also going to use the same pencil just to go in and do any beauty spots, moles, whatever you want to call them. Just to put them back on my face. I might also do some fake freckles today, because I feel like I'm gonna go back in with my beauty blender and just soften that up. Then I'm gonna go in with this. What is this? NYX Professional Line Loud Lip Pencil in the shade Fierce Flirt. I quite liked it because it's the similar colour to the blush that I used. So I'm going to use that. That's really creamy. I really, really rate that. That's so nice. And then I'm actually going to go in with the Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm in Vanilla. This is insane. I'm not going to do like a lipstick, or you could do gloss, I suppose. I do actually have the e.l.f. gloss balm, but I'm not really feeling that. I'm feeling more of a lip butter or balm. I like it looks a little bit more natural, which is the whole clean aesthetic that I'm going for. To just curl my lashes, like so. And I'm going to go in with the tiniest bit of mascara just to lengthen my natural lashes. Oh, by the way, this is the Natural Collection ones. I absolutely love their mascaras. Cannot fault them. I think they're brilliant. Question is, do I want to do it on the bottom ones as well? Maybe like the tiniest bit. So that is the finished look. Hopefully you can see that this is like quite a simple, light, I mean, it might not have seen it because there's quite a lot of steps, but it is actually a very light makeup, and all the products, chef's kiss, really, really liked them. Love it. I mean, that's it. I think I've updated you guys. Also, I think I did mention at the start of the video. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. But this is my new room. Let me know what you think of the filming setup. I quite like it because the window's there, and it just means that I've got good lighting going on. The background's not too much of a mess, so we like that. And yeah, I mean, that's it really. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a bit different from me. I just wanted to sit down or stand, have a bit of a chat with you guys, get you up to speed on where we are in life. That's it really. But hopefully you have enjoyed it. Let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see, because yeah, otherwise I'm just going to put stuff out there and we'll see what you like and what you don't like. Just let me know either way. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed this makeup look, and yeah, have a wonderful rest of the week, and hopefully I will see you all soon. Bye.